Jungkook learns a new dance and Jimin's sweet reaction breaks the internet once again. Smiling face with heart eyes, sparkling heart, the latest news from the world of K-pop is back to shake the internet. BTS's Jungkook, known for his incredible dancing skills, has just learned a new choreography, and as always, his act instantly went viral across social media. However, it wasn't just his dance moves that stole ARMY's attention around the world, but Jimin's sweet reaction that made this moment feel much more special and full of warmth. A video of Jungkook trying out his new dance first appeared on the Weverse platform. He was seen wearing an all-black training outfit. His hair was a little messy, but his aura was still alluring. Jungkook started with light steps before moving on to fast and precise core movements. His expression is serious yet relaxed, showing how he enjoys the learning process without pressure. Within hours, the footage spread on X, Twitter, TikTok, to Instagram, and the hashtag #JungkookNewDance immediately topped the global trending. However, what made the fans completely lose control was the comment from Jimin under the upload. With his signature style full of tenderness, Jimin wrote, "The movements look really cool, but I still like your old style that always smiles every wrong step, grinning, squinting face, purple heart." The comment immediately exploded in the response column, with thousands of ARMY marking the moment as the sweetest reaction of the week. Shortly after, Jimin also uploaded a story on Weverse with a sparkling eye emoji and a heart, accompanied by a short caption, "I know who can't stop dancing even after training, man dancing sparkles." The fans, of course, immediately knew who he meant, Jungkook. The relationship between the two has always touched the public. Since their debut, Jimin and Jungkook have been known to have a strong bond, both on stage and behind the scenes. They often give each other support in their respective projects, and small moments like this further show how sincere their closeness is. ARMY even called their interaction a wordless form of affection that can't be made up. After the video went viral, some fans found a workout clip in which Jimin was seen walking into the studio while Jungkook was training. In the video, Jimin stands in the corner of the room, watching Jungkook dance with concentration. When the song stopped, Jimin clapped his hands with a chuckle and said, "If you continue like this, you will beat me on the next stage." Jungkook turned his head, smiled shyly, and replied, "You know, I just want to be able to dance as well as you." That simple moment brought many fans to tears. Their warm interactions in the studio hark back to the trainee days, when both were still struggling to pursue the same dream. Now, years later, they stand at the pinnacle of success, yet maintain the same strong bonds of brotherhood they once had. AHYB staffer even shared a behind-the-scenes story that after the rehearsal, Jimin volunteered to help Jungkook refine the final part of his choreography. They practiced together until late at night, the staffer said. And when Jungkook perfected his moves, Jimin cheered like a proud big brother. They both laughed until the studio was completely silent. Not surprisingly, the hashtag #Jungkook is back at the top of trending in various countries. Many ARMY wrote comments such as, "They inspire each other in such a gentle way, and every time Jimin smiles because of Jungkook, the world feels more beautiful." The next day, Jungkook held a short live broadcast. When a fan mentioned Jimin's comment, he smiled shyly and said, Jimin Hyung always knows how to embarrass me in front of everyone. But I'm glad he's paying attention." His remarks were accompanied by a small laugh that captivated the entire live stream audience. Shortly after, Jimin also wrote a message in the fan community, "I'm proud to see how hard he worked. But don't let him know, he'll get bigger." Jimin's distinctive humor further emphasizes their warm and playful relationship. This Jungkook learns a new dance moment may seem simple, but for ARMY, it's a reminder of how deep the bond is between the two BTS members. In the midst of a busy schedule and a world that is always watching their every step, Jimin and Jungkook still show their most human side, supporting each other, being happy for each other, and taking care of each other. Now, fans are looking forward to whether Jungkook's new dance will be part of his upcoming solo project or a special appearance at BTS's next event. But one thing is certain: every time Jimin and Jungkook interact, the K-pop world seems to stop for a moment to smile together. Behind the camera and social media, Jungkook's training was intense. He repeatedly tried the difficult movements of the new choreography, sometimes tripping or getting the rhythm wrong, but still smiling. What is interesting is how Jimin was present in the studio, not just as an ordinary spectator, but as an attentive observer. He occasionally corrects the position of his hands or gives subtle suggestions, but always with a warm smile that makes Jungkook feel calm despite the grueling training. At one point, Jungkook looks frustrated while attempting the most difficult part of the dance. He let out a long sigh and almost gave up, but Jimin immediately patted him on the shoulder and said, "You know it's hard, but I'm sure you can. Remember, I'm always here if you need me." Those words made Jungkook look at Jimin with teary eyes. The moment was captured by some staff, although not made public, and soon became a hot topic of conversation among the army, who followed it through rumors or small leaks. After several hours of practice, Jungkook finally perfected the most challenging moves. Jimin made a small jump for joy, then hugged Jungkook for a while. "You're great," said Jimin. Jungkook smiled shyly as he looked into her eyes, a clear sense of pride mixed with relief on his face. This little moment later went viral when a staffer leaked his short video in the fan community. ARMY was stunned to see the interaction of the two were so warm and sincere. Many comments said that the moment seemed to show the wordless relationship between Jimin and Jungkook, a bond that is more than just an ordinary friendship, but still pure and sincere. In addition to rehearsals in the studio, Jimin reportedly also prepared a small surprise for Jungkook. He brought Jungkook's favorite snack and put it next to the speaker when Jungkook took a break. That simple act shows Jimin's attention, who always pays attention to the little things that can make Jungkook feel comfortable and cared for. Jungkook, who saw him, only smiled slightly, but his eyes lit up with a sense of warmth. As the evening progressed, laughter and jokes were heard throughout the studio. Despite the hard and tiring training, Jimin's presence kept the atmosphere light. ARMY, who saw the leaked video and photos of this moment, immediately wrote comments such as, "They complement each other in a beautiful way, and their love and support looks real. It can't be made up." The story behind this dance practice is proof of how close Jimin and Jungkook are, not only on stage, but also in simple moments that are rarely exposed to the public. ARMY is now eagerly awaiting whether Jungkook's new dance will be performed in the upcoming concert, and of course, how Jimin will secretly highlight it on the side of the stage or in the next rehearsal room. With Jimin's dedicated practice and warm care, Jungkook not only mastered his new dance, but also showed a genuine bond between the two. These small but meaningful moments again moved ARMY, proving that behind the stage, their support and affection for each other is always real. This story is proof that behind all the glitter of the K-pop world, there is such a sincere human relationship. Jimin and Jungkook have weathered all kinds of storms, from the rigorous training of trainees, to the pressures of being global stars, to the fragile moments rarely seen in public. But all of that actually makes them stronger, understand each other, and complement each other.